What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Itz-Beez-Da, the TrackStar, and welcome back to another Dancehall video tutorial. So in another one now we have mixed down a Riddim, another subscriber or supporter. We say supporter, I'm not really too like the subscriber word, but you know I think this is a paid work. Normally we mix a Riddim for 75, isn't it? But right now we work for 50 and all of them things there. But outside of that, isn't it? We don't really care about that. Much rather you mix your own rhythm, you understand? But if it's a situation where you can afford it or you're rather just not even do it, you understand what I say? And you want to pay me if you mix a beat, fine, there's no problem. But when I do the video them and I show the process and I show me I do because I want you pay me. I do it because I want you learn how to do it yourself. You see me? Save yourself some money at the end of the day. You see it? Just that simple, you understand? So don't feel like when I post them video and say, oh yeah, the money you pay me if you mix this, I want you come pay me if you know. I want you make that decision yourself. Is with a, you want mix, or I know people are just bill really want to really care nothing about mixing. You see me, them money in a mixing thing, none at all. Right? They just pay to get them thing mixed. So there's nothing wrong with that. As long as you can afford it, as long as you can consciously do that and not really have to worry about it, whether me mix it or for somebody else. You see me? So enough babbling. Let's get into the video. So the Riddim name 3 points. We are going to turn it up, make you hear what go on, and then we are going to jump in and start mix. So this is the Riddim right there. So yeah, so that's the demo, you see me? Sound good, nothing wrong with it, it sound good. So now we're gonna go through and we're gonna mix it down, you see it? So we're gonna color code up everything, of course. First set of instruments, then we're gonna, blue, or we can go from like a darker blue, or whatever you want, color it. Then we have like the melodic stuff. Of course, the hi-hat's supposed to over here, so kick, snare, hi-hat. We have 3 effects of the producer tag, so it's nice, all up to you as far as what you want, color up everything. But just I gotta really keep everything the same. Just like that, simple to the point. Boom! Now that we have that set, we can disable this. We can then make this inactive. That's the demo track. We don't need it, right? So there are certain elements in this track. So let's go here. If you notice, it's not as busy here as it is, like, let's say here. Right? Like a bit more busy. So we're gonna use that area. Right. So we either can mix, from like a kick first perspective, or like drums first or melodies first. So I'm gonna just let's go drums first. I feel like I can show a little bit more when it comes to the drums, like a different things where you can do to make this happen or make that happen, you see it. So let's do that, right? So let's insert a new master track. So press Ctrl Shift and N. Then we'll go hold on Control. Right click one time. We're going to hold on Control and we're going to press the right arrow one time. And what that do is it change it from mono to stereo like that. Then we're going to press down 2 times to navigate to a master track. Then we're going to press enter. Track supposed to pop up just like that. We're going to double click on the name and we're going to rename it master in all caps. Press enter, then we are going to double click on the color. My favorite color for my master channel is like a dark blue or a bluish purple, whatever, indigo, or so them probably call that. So now we set, so we have a master track. When the play was supposed to have a signal or go through the master track right there. And we do. Boom. Cool. So next thing for we, if we press R, I have all of the instruments them grouped. If you notice right above the pan knob, you see the group thing that pop up and off. So we're going to press R and drop all of the faders to 0. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to bring back the 808 like that. Boom. If we play, 808 kind of low. No problems with that. So what we'll do is we'll double click on the name of the 808. And we are going to, never mind, we're not going to do that. We'll right click, split to mono. So now we have 2 mono track for the 808. Can right click on the thing that say 808 itself, make that inactive. Don't need that anymore. The first 808, I'm going to double click on that. And we're going to rename it 808 dry. Boom. The second one, we're going to rename it 808 wet, obviously. Like that, boom. So, if we start with the dry 808, very easy processing, right? If you listen, it only play up on the right side, that's because of the pan knob, so let's center that up. Boom, cool. So the very first thing we're going to do, we're going to EQ. Fab Filter Pro Q3. Boom. We're going to go in a settings, we're going to bass, 808, mod and rumble removal. So if we listen to this now, without, not a drastic difference, but there is a difference. I got increase the gain by about 6 dB because it's low. Oh, and bypass it, we have this. Which is cool. Like that. We'll do the same thing with this. We'll copy this over to the next track. Right? And for right now, the 808s are pretty much, you know, we want them to be. They are cool. So what I'm going to do is we're going to turn this down and we're going to turn up the wet track now. Now, upon top of having the Pro Q there, we're going to put Saturn 2. And now we are going to saturate the 808, right? So we can really just go through, find a preset. And a sound trick, bud. Cool. Next, we're going to limit it. Waves stock limiter should do just fine for this L2. So once you start getting gain reduction, we're going to go back up about 3 dB, so 12.2. I like this, but want a little bit more out of it. Nice. We'll clone the Pro Q. Take out the top band. We'll take out the 0.6 dB again out of this as well. And we'll cut up to like 42. So really kind of mid-range, isn't it? And before we even continue on, right? So You have to keep in mind, this is not like a thing where you have to do. None of them things that I do. These are just different, techniques and different things where you can do, if you bring out a certain element in a mix. This is what every engineer do. Every engineer have their own way of processing sounds and all of that. So this is my way of getting more out of a 808. I'm going to show you a thing. So if we take this track here and bring it to 0 and bring this back up to, this is the sound by itself. This is the dry track here. But if we start blending it with this track here, take it out. You see me, just a get that, that little bit more there, basically. You see me, I say. Yeah, so it's not really, just did it for, sound good. It's there for bring out more out of the 808. So it's fine now. Nice blend. Without. Amazing. Kick. This is kick 7, I can tell. Let's go straight mono. Nice. Snare. Pro Q. Nice. Hi-hat. Alright, so we have some punning going with the hi-hats already, right? All like, pan man, like what me do. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna drums, hi-hat. Then K dynamic, just to bring out some air. And then we're gonna put a limiter upon this. So we're gonna black salt audio. BSA clipper. So let's see. So minus 15, minus 14-ish. And we'll add 2 dB again. And turn this down. Also, don't take this, don't bring this down a little bit. Let's close this. So what we have here, we have the chant. Bring in the strings. These strings are different. Sound like me that arrange with a flanger or a phaser. Definitely different, but them sound good. So it's now forget them for stick out, right? Pro Q. Strings. Second set of strings, or clone the EQ. Nice. So I like these keys because I'm of some weird, what do I call it? Try everything got a word, but they're like not perfect. They're like perfect, imperfect in a way. Like it's hard to explain. Let's clone the Pro Q or go in, change the preset. Let's find a different piano. I like that. And what we are gonna do? We'll take the volume, play it, and we'll put it as one of two different reverbs. So the mixer go really low. What did I do what I need to do, right? Then we're gonna get this plugin named Lo-Fi. Now this plugin right here, and I'm not joking, if this is it, because I need to remember if I hit or not. Is it? Yes. So this plugin is, like, no joke, the most aggressive plugin I have ever seen, right? This thing is so sensitive that it's famous for having the nickname point one. Because as soon as I go past point one, on either parameter, either distortion or saturation, you start hear it. I mean, it's no jokes. This plugin is no joke. So, like, let's show you some. Let's go distortion, right? It's crazy. Like, as immediately as you go past, like, just 0.2, I do it while I play. It's amazing. I don't know how I'm do it. I mean, I don't know if it's an error or what, but you know, somebody use it in the latest version of Pro Tools, so I can't say it's an error. It just happens. So, It's crazy. So let's go. Point one. Let's not spend too much time. Point one. Noise. Point one. Let's go. So now, before we go into the Valhalla plate, we're going to run it through some modulation. What type? What I want to use? Let's find something. Let's change up this these keys. Flanger BL20. Alright, so video had stopped recording. Hopefully, or unfortunately, I catch it before I did go too far forward. So right around when I say I had some modulation, the video had stopped recording. So if you just kind of show what I had the God Phaser plugin. It's literally upon its default setting. I have not changed anything but the mix. I put the mix about 9 o'clock. That's the only thing I'm going to change. I load it up and left it in its default setting. You see it? The Valhalla plate may increase the time by about 0.2. So from 3.2 to 3.4. Did incorporate the first of 3 effects. I don't even remember which sound it is. Or the gunshot, you know. This is when I realize the audio, the software stop record. Let's get back to the mix. So let me see what we have effect right here. Which is the drip. I'll bring across the Valhalla plate. The only reason I add the effects them like the reverb direct on the track is because when I feel there's enough tracks to where I go use reverb for me create an auxiliary. Yes me. This is what 1, 2, 3 tracks now, and that's probably going to be it, to be honest. Or yes me, so it's like I don't really feel like we need for go the auxiliary route in this situation. So we have the drip. All we need to do is thin it out. Take this and down it. Up the decay, down the mix. Turn it on, man. Cool. Alright, so next we have the sonar. Cool. Well, we have tag right at the front. Let's clean that up a little bit. There's a part at the end I'm not like. Just right here. No. TM nut. So let's split that. Let's fade that out. first. Parametric EQ. What the fuck? Honestly, I'm going to FL Studio. Let's do this. I'm gonna load up my production tag. I'll go up on my desktop. Where is it? 3 points. I'll go drop the tag track. Bring it to the FL. Normalize it. Put this on the track with the producer tag thing. If you play, see what we have. Why am I hearing this robotic looking sounding thing? Let's go right click, edit in audio editor, delete. Don't like. Cool. I like the way how that's said. So I'm gonna go render out this clip here. Let's take out this though. Let's put this at 22. I don't like this. The click. Take out that. Double click. Generic. Cool. Press render. I'm gonna save that now the 3 points fall up on my desktop. Call it tag. And render it as a WAV file. That's done. I'll go back in a Pro Tools. I'll go import it. I'll go use boom, convert, done. I'll use the reverse option. Well, not reverse, but did I use the replace option, but we never get that, so let's delete this. Actually, no, we can just drag this down, overwrite it. Cool, so. Nice. The fade upon it. Just turn the volume down. Too loud. Boom. I'm gonna run this through a plugin named the Edger from TDR or Tokyo Down Labs. Is it Tokyo Down Labs? I think so. Let's find it the old fashioned way. Let's go to the Edger. Right here. Cool. Put plate on it. Turn this down. No pre-delay. Run this through a H delay. I'll put this one a quarter. Feedback 15. Mix dry wet Put that at 15 as well. Put this one ping pong. Put the feedback up at 25. I can probably put this at half note. Cool. Like that. Cool. Let's turn this down. So before the delay, I run this through a flanger. I'll go with the Valhalla's space modulator. I'll pick one set named Axis Flange. Put the rate up to 0.62. Put the mix on at 20. And then the last part of the tug, there we go. I'll fade that. Cool. Here's still put the weight dry up at 20, feedback of 50. Make sure so this kind of telephone up a little bit. And we have this drums track up at the top here. Sounds good. Hi-hats, string 1, string 2, piano, chant. We have a percussion, actually 2 different percussions right here. Load up a percussion preset. The exact thing what I play is a gyro. So you go with that. Next thing we have a loop. Nice. Little bit of cleanup where it needed. It's too heavy. I feel, yep, there's a lot of rumble. So let's filter. And that's it. We don't really need more. Just need to get rid of the rumble. Let's see if this play through the track. No, that's with a couple of spots. Oh, this. We have the snare roll and the reverse crash. Let's do the reverse crash first. That happens right about now. for the Pro Q. I'm gonna load up one of them drum presetter named Paper Thin Reverse Cymbal. Let's increase that. Then we have the snare roll coming up. Cool. So going to the whole master and chain now. And this is pretty straightforward, I'm gonna say. Really and truly. Let's pause this, save it, or import master and chain. So I'll go up on my Pro Tools hard drive. No Pro Tools, let's go done. Or the last thing I'm gonna do. Big leak from boom. Master. I'm gonna replace the master track. Main playlist do not import. Boom. Now the settings will change, but it's the same plugins, except for the top three. These settings won't change. Oh yeah, actually yes they will. Don't like. Cool. Cool. I hear some frying. I'm gonna get rid of, so what am I gonna do? I go into the group. Right click on it, modify. I'm gonna turn on global. I'll put on insert J, control and bypass. So what that allows now is anything in a J, which is this last slot, is controlled. If we tweak one, we tweak all when we're in the group mode, isn't it? So what I'll do is hold on pan, shift, alt, right? Matter of fact, let's select all of these tracks. So press shift, alt, left clicking at the empty slot, and we're gonna look for the waves NS1. Don't let go of shift and alt, press left click on the NS1. It should open up an instance span every single track. Boom. So now if we bring up an instance span another track, if we move one, both of them should move. Why this is not moving? Beyond me. But it's supposed to. So if we go right click and go modify. This is J. Attributes. Follow global. Mix. Okay. This definitely should be moving. Just like if I move one of them, everything I move. It should definitely be moving. Let's close them. It's not cooperating, so we do it the old-fashioned way. That's pretty much the mix. Once you turn on ozone maximizer, you're done. So if you notice we're not getting no clipping going on ozone, simple remedy. Make sure so we have the group turn on. Alright. We need to add the 808 to the group, so press modify. Bro. Why the hell I cannot add anything to this thing? Modify tracks. 808. Add. Press OK. Or bring up the level overall until we start see like a DBR2 again reduction on ozone. So, everything sound good. Mix is done. I'll shut it off to Iceman. I can hear it, see what I'm thinking. If all is well, Bong Systems, email them to him. Job well done. Until next time, it's your boy Itz-Beez-Da, TrackStar. Peace.